All right, David. We are back. And this is episode 17. Episode 17.
17.
Yeah. Nothing great about that number, right? Or is there any cool 17 numbers?
I don't think so.
Has anybody ever won in NASCAR 17 times?
Oh, I'd have to 17 times in a
Yeah.
row?
Well, not in a row, but just like in general.
Well, yeah, tons of people. Dale Earnhardt.
In Cup?
Yeah. Dale Earnhardt.
But have they won exactly 17? Is what I'm saying.
Oh, exact on the number 17.
Yeah, no.
Oh, probably. I'm sure.
Who was the
there's somebody
17
out there.
car?
Busher?
Before that, though.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, probably somebody trashy.
I don't know. This year NASCAR, I don't know. Wasn't that big. I don't know.
Also, fuck Joey Logano.
Yeah, fuck Joey Logano.
Yeah. He can. Yeah.
Yeah, he can suck it from behind.
Yeah, he can just not ever win again, and that would be great. Anyways, dude, did you see Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce's house got burglarized?
What? No.
Yeah.
Recently?
Yeah. I don't know how recent, but let's just say in the past month, Patrick Mahomes' house got broken into first, and then Travis Kelce's house got broken into, and they stole like $20,000 from him. $20,000 in cash. Yeah, crazy.
Dude.
Mahomes didn't say what all they took from his house, but Travis did say they took valuables and $20,000 cash. And I'm like, dude,
They took my girlfriend's guitar.
I'm super mad.
Oh, that goddamn Taylor guitar was so expensive.
Yeah. But yeah, like, okay, but you're an NFL superstar, man. Like, how did they even like get on your property?
Was it? Well, they're probably
it was
there.
he was
They're
at a
probably-
hotel. So it was like during a game.
Yeah,
or
so
like
he
the night
must-
before a game.
They must have planned it out knowing that he was going to be out in Chicago.
But
Or not
how,
Chicago,
dude? Those guys
Denver.
have so much money. Like they think they have some crazy security system or like armed guards or security or whatever, right?
Well,
Whether they're there or not.
I would think they would have cameras and stuff, but most of the stuff I've seen with like celebrities with their houses, they just have like those high gates. And if you notice, like a lot of like mansions and stuff that they live in, it's all glass, dude.
Yeah.
It's like so they can just see clear as day in.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you literally found a way to hop over that fence, they probably scouted it out, dude, because it's probably a wide open property. So they took binoculars, sketched it all out, and probably brought a sledgehammer and was able to get over that fence and then broke into a glass entryway.
Dude, that's just crazy to me, though. I feel like especially the dude that's dating Taylor Swift, like I would think, maybe she comes over to his house. Let's have some security, man. Like a lot of people know who she is. Not a lot of whole people know who you are, but they do now.
I think you get comfortable though, when you get into that, you live in that neighborhood. It's probably a really nice neighborhood, and so there's probably no crime. So it also makes it an open door for people to get into crime in that neighborhood, knowing that people are wealthy. They got wealthy cars, they've got nice homes, they probably have very valuable things inside. I mean, if I'm not a burglar, I'm not a theft, never been a criminal, but if I was, that's the mentality that I would move to.
So what you're saying is you've thought this out.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, think of it. NFL player, big house, is away from his house in a different state, occupied.
But don't you think he's got like a maid and a cook and a butler and all that kind of stuff at his house?
I would feel like the cook would be off for that week because they're gone, and the maid would already have had the house cleaned, and they're probably not going to have somebody else staying in their house. So I think it's honestly, it's a perfect crime to do.
I think you're right. I think somebody like thoroughly like scouted and spotted and like picked up on like tendencies to be able to get away with that for sure.
Like I wouldn't go rob like Elon Musk or anything. The dude's probably got fucking laser guns or some shit in his house, but an NFL or a MLB player, anybody that plays sports that has to travel to different states, dude, that's a perfect crime and the perfect house to trigger and target.
Since Mahomes' house got broken into and Kelsey's, do you think it was the same person?
I think they were probably like
connected,
colliding with each other. I think that they both planned it out. It had to have been a larger group.
For those two to be targeted, within like weeks of each other, there's no way. I'm not gonna say it was the exact like me, like I did both of them, but like it would have been like, hey, I'm gonna go hit, Mahomes' house this week. You got Kelsey's house next week.
Yeah. No, I think that's 100% probably what happened.
Yeah, like it's got to be connected. There's no way that it's just coincidental that happened, right?
Yeah. No, there's no coincidence in that regard at all.
Yeah.
Period. There's just no way.
It's weird, dude. It's weird. Why are they getting broken into?
I mean, like I said, they got money, so why not?
$20,000 in cash is chilling.
And and especially if it's cash, dude, how are you gonna track that back?
You're not. You're not getting that back.
You can't track that.
Unless you find that person, you're not getting that back.
I mean, granted, that's like 25 cents to Travis Kelce, but
yeah, Mr. Pfizer.
Yeah, Mr. Pfizer.
Yeah, he is, bro. He's like the face of Pfizer. Like he's done every single commercial.
I mean, I think he's a tool bag. I like his brother more than him, but
he's good on his podcast. I like him on his podcast. And I like his brother. Did you see the whole thing with his brother slamming that dude's phone on the ground?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Well, I think that's cool because I would do the same. Maybe not act the same, but I would stand up for my brother as well. Did you hear what was said?
No. Well, because he said like...
So he called him basically his brother a homo, right?
Oh, I didn't hear that. I thought it was something with Taylor Swift.
He called his brother. He said, how does it feel that your brother is a F for dating Taylor Swift?
Oh,
and he ignored it, and the guy said something again. I don't know what was said after that, but that's when he grabbed the dude's phone, smashed it on the ground, said some verbal stuff to him, picked the dude's phone up, put it in his pocket, and left. That's a G move. Break the dude's phone and then take it.
Then I'm 100% for that. Then I think the small clip that I saw of it was, how does it, something like, I didn't hear that derogatory slang, but I heard like, how does it feel, something with Taylor Swift? And I felt like he just, when I saw that, I felt like it was just like he got fed up with getting asked about Taylor Swift.
Oh no. Yeah. They went after his brother. They went after Travis. But like I said, I like Travis on his podcast. I don't necessarily think I like him as a person because of his stances on things and the way he conducts himself. He just thinks he's cooler than he is. He was cooler before he dated Taylor Swift, like 100%. He was way cooler.
I think in his first 2 years with the Chiefs, he was like, I liked Kelce. I literally was like, dude, this might be one of my new favorite players to watch, just Travis Kelce. Because he was just like a down-to-earth guy. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what it was, but obviously he's got a few Super Bowls underneath him now. And I see him wearing like these really expensive, fancy clothes, and he's looking like he's dressed up like a model. Like, I like seeing a football player when they're walking their way into the stadium or the locker room or whatever. I like seeing them dressed professionally. Like, it doesn't have to be suit and tie, but like carry yourself with some sense of being like, okay,
not these like weird shoes with long baggy pants and
dude,
like a shirt with holes in it.
Yeah, weird
fishnet shirts,
colored short blazers and shit. It's like, what the fuck are you wearing?
Jason Kelce, honestly, best pregame fits with his flip flops and his shorts and his shirt.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Down to earth guy.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, I'm here to play football. Yeah. I'm not here to show off that I'm wearing Gucci and Versace.
A $20,000 outfit. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't need to show off this fucking $100,000 watch that's on my fucking wrist. Like, I don't need that. Like, he's just a down to earth guy, and that's why I like Jason, dude. He's just,
dude, that literally that blows my mind. Like Jay Jettas and like Tank Dell and Stephon Diggs, they play with jewelry. Like, why? Why are you wearing chains, bro?
It's a status symbol, dude, to show that you made it.
Everybody knows you've made it. Everybody sees the contract you signed.
Yeah.
So no, you don't need to show off. Like, I get it, man. If you were a high school football player and you nailed an NIL deal, cool. Show it like that in high school. Because there's a whole lot of, every motherfucker in the NFL is making over $1 million, bro. Yeah. Anybody can buy what is on your neck. I think you don't need to show us you have 5 chains. Like, if that was me, dude, and I was like a legit football player, and I had the same point of view and mind state that I had right now, I would rip that shit off of him if I was trying to tackle him.
Yeah, dude. I honestly, I I don't even think if I had that amount of money, I have an Apple Watch, and I don't even like wearing that to work because I always fear that I'm gonna break it.
Yeah.
Like I still wear it, but anytime I get close to water or I get know that I'm like gonna get my hands dirty or I could slam it against something metal and crack the screen, like I take it off.
Yeah.
Like and it's a fucking Apple Watch, dude. Like,
Yeah.
everybody and their mother has one now. So
Yeah,
like
it's not.
I don't know. The other thing that bugs me too about the NFL is the fucking people with long hair.
I don't know,
dude.
I was a big Troy Polamalu fan.
That's fine. Like, I get it, dude. Like, Troy Polamalu, great fucking hair. Like,
Yeah.
and he's Samoan or whatever, so he's got heritage. Like, that makes sense. But, dude, you look at some of these guys, how do their fucking hair not get pulled?
Oh, it's legal, too. You can tackle them by their hair.
That's what I'm saying. So, like...
Why do it? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't get it, man.
Yeah.
But I've never grown my hair long, so I don't know. I'm not sentimental to that shit, so...
No. I don't know.
I mean, whatever.
The hair thing doesn't bother me as much. As much as like these dudes, like I said, dude, everybody knows how much money you just made, bro.
The jewelry bugs me. 100%.
It literally bugs me, and like what really started to bug me was, the wide receiver for Houston, Tank Dell. Bro, he was playing a game. At least he took it off. Okay, I'll give him that. But he had a dude on the sidelines wearing his chain. For what? Just leave it in the locker room, bro. Like, okay, I get it. Maybe you're scared somebody might steal your stuff or whatever, right? Like, it might get messed with. I get that.
Then don't
even bring it to the damn stadium if that's the case.
Yeah, dude.
No one needs to see you walk in like that. That's cool, bro. Like, you made it. You got that for yourself, and you want to, show that off that you made it, right?
But
you don't need to play with it.
I just envisioned, like, if I was an NFL player and I had a lot of money, dude, I would, like, everybody else is walking in with new jewelry,
iced out,
whatever, but I have, like, a brand new double rifle, like, walking in. They're like, oh, my God, he's lost his shit. Be like, no, dude, this thing's $100,000. This thing
just walked in with a gun case. Yeah.
Be like, dude, I just picked this thing up, dude. It's custom made over in fucking England.
just a $10,000 gun case on your shoulder with no gun.
Yeah.
Like, I made it.
I made it. Custom tooled leather case. That's just like, yeah, dude. They only make 3 of these a year, and I got one of them.
Yeah, that would like, dude, that would be cool.
He's off his rocker, dude.
Yeah. Do you have a gun?
Nope.
It's actually empty. I just brought the case.
Like, here, see it, and he starts like jiggling it. It's empty.
Oh, that would be great.
That would be funny as shit, dude. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't understand it, but whatever.
It never really became a thing until like the past 5 years too. Like the guys before that made a shit ton of money, they never really wore jewelry while they were playing.
Those people though are going to be the people that when they retire, get hurt, whatever, they're not going to be able to afford the amenities that they've bought now.
Yeah.
And they're going to be selling off that jewelry for half of what they paid for it. It's like the what the fuck are the name of those 2 goddamn dinks that I hate? The Island Boys, right?
Oh god, man,
dude, I despise those guys. There's no talent with those guys at all. But somebody made them popular. They got facial tattoos and weird haircuts, and then they went and got all their teeth replaced with diamonds. And the one guy had him on a podcast and literally told him and asked him the question, "What are you going to do when the money runs out?" Because eventually it's going to. And they took that very offensive. They're like, oh, I make this, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I'm not saying what you make right now. I'm telling you when it runs out, because he's like, yeah, you're popular now, but what happens in like a year later and you're not popular? What are you going to do? You have all these things that you bought very expensively.
Not even a year, bro. 10 years. Like when when they're 30, whatever, no one's going to care about them.
Yeah, so they got super mad, and they're like, I make more money than you, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, okay, that's fine, dude. Like, I'm just asking, are you planning on selling that stuff, or do you have, like, a backup plan? Like, what are you going to do?
They didn't invest into shit either.
Fuck no, dude. I bet they don't even have an accountant that's going to be like, hey, we're setting 33% of this, everything that you make aside, to pay for taxes and to pay for and invest into the stock market or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just, like, nuts, dude. Like, that's where maybe they do. I don't know if they do, but I'm telling you right now, those guys do not look like people that make smart financial decisions. I also wonder how the hell they even got that amount of money. because there's just no fucking way, dude. No way.
That you say that it's possible on TikTok. It's very possible. I know a dude very, very well who made $20,000 to $30,000 a month in there.
Oh, Jacques on. What's up, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Thank you for your service. Someone had to eat them crayons, and I couldn't think of a better group. Foresight is a long forgotten skill. Absolutely,
yeah,
dude.
it is, man.
And thank you, Jacques. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, happy Veterans Day. I know we're late, but happy Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day to all the vets.
Yeah.
Hope you all got your free meals and
you know,
what's funny is I had to work
on.
I'm not. I don't partake in that stuff. I feel guilty taking it because I feel like there's someone else that is more deserving of that.
I don't necessarily feel guilty. I just feel stupid. Been like, oh hey, I was a veteran. Can I get my free meal? Like,
yeah, dude. You know? I feel like it's like a sense of like I don't like being entitled to something. Yeah. You know, like I feel like I have to work for it. It'd be if it was one of those things like, hey, if you donated to this veteran charity or something, you get a free meal. Yeah, I'd be like, down. Yeah, down as fuck.
Yeah, let me donate.
But like, I'm not doing that shit. And I had to work Veterans Day. I was so fucking heated at my boss.
No one gets like, Veterans Day off.
Well, and I learned that only because I worked for the state of Minnesota, so we got it off, right? It's not a federal holiday; it's a national holiday. So any national or federal holiday, they got off. And so that's why I was like, I looked at my boss, and I did work at one place before. Super cool. If you were a veteran, they paid you for that day, and you do not work.
What?
Yeah, one of the first places I worked at when I got
off. Never.
Yeah, one of the first places I worked at when I got out of the Marine Corps was just like an electrical distribution place. I worked in the warehouse and receiving, and one of my like main people, I think he was like the manager of the whole warehouse. Mm-hmm. He was a veteran. He was an army artillery, and he said to everybody, he's like, if you're a veteran, you're not working Veterans Day. We're paying you. Don't come in.
That would be nice,
dude. That's epic, man. That's huge. You didn't get the free
breakfast
from Quick Trip, man? I took the time to say, I'm sorry, Jacques. He did. He texted me and he's like, hey, by the way, there's free breakfast.
Hey, we have Quick Trips here.
Shut up. You guys do?
Yeah. The QTs?
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Maybe they're not the same. They're called Quick, like QUICK trips.
Oh, no, these are QWIK trip.
Okay, and we also have Kent Quicks, which are KWIK.
No, so Quick Trips up here, it's a Midwestern thing. So it's like your guys' Buc-ee's.
It's big.
It's not as big as Buc-ee's, but it's very similar. They just don't have like the fresh briskets and like all that stuff.
Yeah.
But they have good food that they make. And yeah, I don't know. It's good stuff. Jacques says QT versus KT, which is better.
Wait, he's a truck driver, right?
Yeah, he drives nationwide, dude. He's down in Texas all the time.
Oh man, he needs to go to what are they? They're called the Texan. Gas stations. Oh man, they're literally not as big as Buc-ee's, but they have great food, and their restrooms are extremely clean. Yeah, that's where I go.
Yeah, Jacques, one of his main places he goes to is Texas. He drives down there weekly. It's crazy, dude, because he leaves Sunday night and then he comes back home, I think Friday, and so he'll be in Minnesota for like 2 days and then boom, back in his truck again. Jacques says, I prefer KT, but I might be a bit biased.
What's KT?
KT gas station? Maybe it's Quick Trip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of those.
Texas! Do you remember those videos?
Yeah, the Marine Corps ones.
Yeah.
On the bus.
Fucking, dude, I forgot about that shit. Fucking, our bread rises faster. Fucking bakeries are shit hot.
That video went around so quick, too.
Dude, I remember like a lot of us were fucking yelling that just in the back of the 7-ton. Could you imagine, just people out there, if you watch this, imagine 7 tons of Marines driving by pulling howitzers, and all of a sudden you just fucking hear a bunch of Marines at the back yelling, fucking Texas! Just fucking. Oh, it's fucking times. Dude. I miss those days, man. I really do. Yeah. But speaking of hunting, we were talking a little bit about hunting before. Talk to me about your hunting experiences lately, because we talked about my Wyoming trip.
Oh, it was not good. It was not good.
Not good.
No. Nope, not good.
What you saw? I know you sent me some pictures of those does, but nothing else.
About it. Now, wait.
Not a buck.
How
nothing.
come you guys ain't been talking about your hunts? Oh, yeah, we did talk about our hunts. We talked about Jeff's hunt. We talked about Kale's hunt. I just did one. But yeah, man, there was just there's a couple bucks that rolled through, and just I passed on a pretty good one. There's a deer out there that they want gone. He's not outside the ears, so like DNR standards, like you technically couldn't shoot him. But they considered him coal because this is the 4th year that he hasn't been outside the ears.
So is that a rule? I'm not familiar with.
Oh yeah, you can't shoot outside. If his antlers aren't outside of his ears, you will get fined.
No shit.
Yeah.
Does the Game and Fish out there check for that?
Yeah, DNR. Yeah.
No shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. You bring a deer in to get processed,
what if it's okay? I've seen deer though that have super like tall tines, not out the ears, but they're fucking tall, dude.
Well, usually they're a 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch outside. Like it's very rare that you don't see them outside. But
wow.
that's what we consider a coal. So like the guy out there was like, yeah, man. He's like, if you see him, like you can take him. Like we'll just label it as a coal, and when you take it in. But man, he's huge. He's a big fucking deer. I mean, he's probably close to 17, 18 inches tall.
Damn.
Yeah, it's big. He's just not wide at all. Like, I'm just not interested in that. Like, even the ones that I got here, probably G2s are probably like 8 or 9 inches. And then that one's like, I think that one measured out like right at 14 inches on his G2s. But I'm telling you, he was taller than that. Like, massive.
Jesus.
Yeah. But there were. I never saw him. No.
Oh, you never saw him?
No, I never actually. Come on, stupid camera. I never actually saw him. I saw like if we hunted that morning, we would see it on camera like early, like 3 or 4 a.m. But no, I did see a nice 6x6 or 3x3, and
6x6, bro. What?
Yeah. No, they have a nice 11 point out there, like a super nice 11 point. He's not real tall, but he's super wide. Like imagine like 3 to 5 inches outside the ears, but like G2s are like 4 inches. So it's just like real wide and like it wraps. So it's like out and then wraps in, and he's just like super stubby all the way through.
Jesus.
Yeah. So he's out there. I didn't see him.
I've always wondered this about Texas, because like the difference between a Texas whitetail and a Minnesota whitetail is night and day, dude. Because like up here, we've got big body deer, like they're big, but the horns are small. Not all of them. Like I've seen some people shoot some monsters this year, but down in Texas, dude, you guys have fucking massive antlers, but the bodies are smaller. Why is that?
Because there's not a lot of vegetation here.
That's what I'm saying. So they have to be getting their nutrients at some point, though.
Dude, everyone I know, whether it's low fence or high fence, like free roam, low fence, everyone protein feeds out here. Everyone.
Oh, okay, so that's what it is. You guys you have to protein feed.
Oh, you have to. Yeah. If you're wanting to take a deer off your property and it's low fenced, so deer are free roam. Yeah, you literally have to protein feed. Otherwise, you're fucked. You're not going to have anything good.
Jacques got some questions for you. He said, what's the oil industry standard rifle for hunting deer in West Central Texas?
Wait, what?
He's trying to make a joke. Like, what's your standard rifle that you see out there in West Texas?
Standard rifle? Oh, I don't know, dude.
And then he also said, do you all drive lifted diesels into the woods and just use that as a stand?
I wish. I wish. We actually did that. Was it Friday night? Didn't I send you that video? That jackrabbit we shot?
No.
I posted it on my Snap. But yeah. Question 1 is probably a 270. That's probably most common out here.
It's got wind in it, so it's already there.
Yeah. So, I would say 270 is probably the most common rifle out here. Lifted. I don't have a lifted diesel truck. My brother does. And
your dad does that. Your brother drives.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's more accurate.
Sorry, Corey.
That's more accurate. But no, yeah, we all have. It just depends. Like this dude that we hunted on this year. He had bow blinds. He had tree stands. He had regular rifle stands. I mean, anything you wanted to do, he had out there. So you could have got up and whatever.
So you showed me pictures and talked to me. Like, I've seen the axis deer, I've seen the bighorn sheep, and the pigs. But does he not have a lot of pictures of whitetail?
No, he does. No, he does. Yeah, he's got whitetail down there. It's just not the area that he's in is just not a good area for whitetail. Like like I said, it's all about vegetation, man. Like if you don't have vegetation, you're screwed. Like, and if you definitely don't have water and you're not putting troughs out because it's West Texas, it's a desert. Like you're not gonna, the deer are not gonna hang around.
Yeah,
and if they do, they're gonna be scraggly deer.
I get that, dude. Like, I can understand that being a more deserty part of Texas that you have to have some sort of water source and food source for them to be able to flourish.
Yeah,
that's hard, dude. Especially because that's a full-time job, man. That's a full-time year-round thing. You got to go out and check feeders and fucking troughs for water, especially because when the sun beams down on that fucking trough, it's gonna eventually evaporate, and you got to go out there and fill it up.
Yeah. If you're not, I mean, that's why like I would say 9 times out of 10, if you go sit in somebody's blind, there's going to be a protein feeder in a trough and possibly a corn feeder.
Dude, I was looking because I wasn't able to deer hunt this year. I was looking at leases, but in Kansas,
dude, they're expensive.
Kansas has really though. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There is some
probably $4 or $5 grand,
huh? The cheapest one I found was $3,500 for the whole year, but you can split it amongst 3 people, so a little over $1,200. But the dude's got pictures. He's got like, I think it's 200 and some odd acres. You just have to let him know when you're coming, and he'll show you where to go. But he baits the property. He puts all the blinds up, all the stands. Like, takes care of everything for you. You literally just show up. He tells you where to go, and you sit in a stand and shoot a deer. And the pictures, the trail cam pictures that he posted of the deer that he has on his land are fucking massive.
Is it high fence?
Massive deer. No, it's all private.
Free roam, low fence.
It's all free roam. Yeah. But that's the thing about Kansas is a lot like Iowa, where there's a lot of vegetation. There's a lot of food plots with corn and everything. So these deer are feeding year round. And they're
just getting massive. Yeah.
And they breed really well down there because they don't get crazy winters and they don't get insane summers. So they're like in the perfect blend. So that's why, like, Kansas and even Iowa has some massive fucking deer. The only problem with Iowa is it's so wide open that you have to use either a straight wall cartridge, or they made a new rule this past year that you have to use a 35 caliber or above. Still makes zero sense to me because it's supposed to help, one, alleviate and make it harder to harvest the animal and not like far from a far distance.
Yeah.
And it also helps with bullet travel. If you shoot and miss, that bullet's got to go somewhere, right? But I'm sitting here thinking of some cartridges off the top of my head, like the 35 Whalen, the 375 H&H, the 375 Rum. Those cartridges are shooting a 350 grain bullet. Or no, 300 grain bullet. 3,000 feet per second. So you're telling me that a guy like me wouldn't be able to travel down to Iowa and shoot a 270 safely, but then you're going to be able to entrust a person, an 18-year-old kid with a 375 Rum in his hands? Like, get the fuck out of here. I blame Cord. Okay, what do you say? Boys, you didn't even mention it. Trump 2024. I hope you're ready to make money again. I absolutely am ready to make money again, bro. Yeah. Absolutely, yes. I am. If you've watched the podcast throughout the year, we were very, very excited to see Trump win.
Yeah.
But we're not going to be the other side where we're going to rub it in people's faces. It's time to, now that work is needing to be put in. That's what we need. But some good things. I did see Trump, dude, is going to put in. This is massive for the firearm industry. He is signing in a conceal and carry reciprocity bill that you can carry statewide, nationwide. And what that means, though, is California, for example, New York, for example, and Illinois with Chicago. You cannot have a conceal and carry weapon or weapon on you at all times or at any time. But this bill is going to make it so if I'm traveling to California, I have the right to carry in California because California has to take on my law.
See, I've never understood the fact that there has to be separate gun laws for each state. I've never understood that. Okay.
Well,
because the Constitution states you have the right to bear arms, right?
Correct.
So why shouldn't it just be a universal gun law?
So most states, like your state, Texas, Wyoming, Missouri, they were the first ones to Jock. I'm not going to say that, Jock. They were the first states to put out the constitutional carry, meaning like you don't need a license, you have the right to carry if you're of age.
Yeah,
like, totally understand that, and I agree with you on that too. Like I don't know why some states don't allow it because, and that's the problem. If you look at the map of the election, for example, majority of the blue cities that are against guns
have the highest crime rate.
And they're the ones that are dictating what's going to happen for that state. So I feel terrible for California because San Diego, Los Angeles, San Francisco, all these major cities are dictating what's going to happen with that state. When I was traveling up north bull riding and just going up north to Wilkinson's area where he's from, kind of that, I think he's just like
he's San Bernardino.
Yeah. That area, dude, is so conservative. It's insane. Like I've never seen, like, especially where the hell was that town that I bull rode in?
Escondido?
No, it's up north. Escondido's kind of southeast. I can't remember the name of the town, but it's called Horsetown, USA. People still ride horses into town. Like it's an old Western town.
Yeah.
Super conservative, super freaking cool. But I don't know why people aren't able to, like, whatever, you want to put a high capacity ban on something or whatever, that I still think that's super fucking unconstitutional because a 10 round 30-06 rifle is going to do more damage than a 9mm that can hold 10 rounds
right
any day of the week.
Especially from a distance, it's easier
even
to
a 5-round hunting rifle that can carry 30-06 or 300 Win Mag is going to do a hell of a lot more damage than a 9mm. But anyway, I diverse. When it comes to that, I think that people should still be able to carry. It's like up here in Minnesota, like the Mall of America, you can't carry a pistol in there. It's a gun-free zone. I'm still going to carry a pistol in the Mall of America because there's constant shootings and stabbings there all the time.
Well, that's the thing. Like you look at like just crime in general, right? If somebody is gonna be a criminal, they're gonna
find every
whatever, right? They're gonna go to the places where people are not allowed to carry firearms, and they're gonna carry their firearm, and they're gonna cause mass chaos, right? Why even ban it?
I think
you're basically making yourself a target when you say guns are not allowed in here.
It's an educational thing, man. It's these people that are making these laws to go against it. They're just not educated on the matter. I think if they actually
think
spent
about this.
time.
Think about this though. if let's just say nobody ever put anything right on their doors or policies or whatever, and it was just like, yeah, you can carry wherever you want. Are you and I going to carry responsibly? To where if we're probably going to conceal carry, if we're going to go to an establishment like that, right? We're probably going to carry responsibly. The people that aren't, you're going to know they have one because they're probably not going to carry responsibly, right?
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
Well, and I agree with you. That brings up a good point too. If you put out a sign that literally says gun-free zone, you're literally saying we have no way of defending ourselves.
Yeah, nobody in here can do anything about what you're about to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's funny is because a lot of those areas, like with the gun-free zones and whatever signs, have had shootings where people have stopped the shooter with a gun because they were carrying it technically illegally. And they go after the person that shot that dude. They're like, he wasn't even supposed to have a gun. It's like, okay, that dude just stopped a mass shooting
Yeah, and you're really about to penalize him.
Like that guy, that shooter only
There's
got
no telling how many
one.
lives he saved.
Yeah, that shooter might have got one person and hurt other people, wounded them, but that dude stopped the threat right there and then. But you're gonna go after him for doing that? That's the problem that we have, dude. Is like people are not looking at that. They just feel like if we just get rid of guns completely, the problem's gonna go away. Well,
people are
there's
gonna
many.
make them.
That not only that, but there's many examples of where that doesn't work. The UK did that. They have the highest stabbing rate nationwide, and crime's
where
gone
there's
up.
a will, there's a way.
Yeah, Australia, same situation. Same thing with what was that? Was it the president or the whatever of Japan that got shot, assassinated with that homemade pistol?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember hearing about that.
I think this was a couple years ago. Yeah, it's just crazy, dude. Yeah, right there. Jacques bringing it up. That armed Texas guy, the churchgoer, he stopped a mass shooting because he was carrying a pistol in a church.
Yeah.
Shot the dude one shot from across.
And dude, you know what? I've not once ever thought about carrying a pistol inside church. Not once.
No.
Because I mean, I'm not just saying, like, I'm not just trying to be naive, like, oh, it'll never happen here. Like, not here. But I don't think it's never, like, that's never even crossed my mind to carry while I'm at church.
Yeah, because it's like, even for me in my small town, dude, I've got a town of 3,000 people. I don't normally carry where I go, but I always have something nearby, but there's nothing that usually happens up in my neck of the woods. Yeah. Shinzo Abe was killed by a homemade gun. Yeah, that's a guy's name.
But that's just crazy, I mean, like you said though, like if you do a complete ban on them, great. That's gonna take like 25 years to actually get every gun off the street.
Not only that, but it'll never happen.
No, too many people are gonna make shit, bro. Somebody's gonna come up with some new design that they figured out how to do this, and this, and now it's technically not a gun, but now I can kill you.
Yeah, I mean, I know how to work a lathe.
That's what I'm saying. If there's a will, if somebody wants to shoot somebody, they're gonna freaking find out, right? They're gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
they're gonna convert a nail gun into a freaking 410 or something.
I made my own. Well, I didn't make it. I know how to make it, but I had friends of mine that made my own fucking black powder cannon.
Don't even.
It's a black powder cannon. It's legal.
Yeah, but you didn't just say that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know how to work a lathe and a mill. Yeah. I know how to make some cool shit.
We know we know.
Speaking of that, I have a bulldozer and a bunch of plates for sale. I was gonna need it for a project.
I saw that. Just in case it went the other way. Yeah. Yeah. I did see that post. Dude. Yeah, that was a good post.
Yeah, dude. I know it depends on where you're at. A lot of people are leaving those states. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if Minnesota went down the route that California or Illinois went, or even Washington with having like the AR ban and stuff, I'm out, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like, I'm bigger than that. I'm better than that. My state's better than that. And actually, the worst part of the election is now we have Tampon Timmy back. So great. Yeah, it's awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I bet.
We had a huge welcome home party.
I saw a few welcome home parties that people weren't welcome to.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's what happens, dude.
I think we're the most divided we've ever been, but I feel like it's already starting to. I can see somewhat cool down.
I don't think we're as divided as you think anymore. I think there's a lot of people that came together.
No. Like,
over this.
for this election, I think
it was very divided.
It was very divided, but the nation spoke up.
Yeah,
and there was no way that you were going to pull a 2020 situation again. There's no way.
I'm not going to say. Well, I'm just going to shut up about that because it won't do good on YouTube. I'm just saying it
won't. But I'm just saying the nation came together, and it is starting to kind of cool down after the election. People had a lot of feelings, and I get it. I was that way in 2020, man. Like, I was pretty upset, but I think they're taking it a little far with some of the things they're doing. But I feel like
at least
when
there's no
they
riots.
see, that's true.
There's nobody burning anything.
That is true. I was really shocked actually to see that none of that was happening. Maybe it did happen and they weren't covering it. That's the other thing too. I don't pay attention. I don't watch the news.
Yeah.
So, but I want to. Speaking of crime, have you seen the Menendez brothers TV series or whatever on Netflix?
I have not. And are you about to spoil it for me?
I mean, it's a true story, so I can't spoil it. It's out there for people to see.
How many episodes is it?
I think it's 10. And I think they're 30 or 40-minute episodes. Dude, it's really good. Like the reason I jumped onto it, I knew about the Menendez brothers.
Okay, so give me a rundown. What who are these people and why are they famous?
So the Menendez brothers were two they come from a rich family. Jose Menendez and I think her name was Kitty. Anyway, he was involved with like Capitol Records, very, very famous producer, whatever. Anyway, he had two sons, Eric and Lyle, and
so they're actually brothers. They're real brothers.
They're brothers. They're
okay.
legitimate. They're brothers.
Okay.
They are brothers. They're only like a year or two apart.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very close to each other. Well, and they ended up killing their parents in their home, and then tried to frame it on the mob, saying that the mob did it because his dad was a powerful guy and like the mob has been threatening them, blah blah blah. Anyway, they ended up getting caught and sentenced to basically life in prison. But it's crazy because
where does this take place?
Oh, where was this? California? Yeah.
And they think there's a mob in California?
I don't know. That's where I was a little confused on that. I was like, what? They blamed on the fucking mob?
These guys were not prepared.
Well, you watched the show, dude. They were not prepared. They were stupid.
So is this a documentary or is this like a recreation?
It's like a recreation. Not everything 100% in the show is true. I had to look up some fact check some stuff, and
so it's not a documentary on these two guys, but it is a recreation of their life.
It's a recreation of like basically how it came to fruition.
Okay.
And basically what it leans down to is the mother and the father, terrible family. Like picture perfect, but everything else fucking terrible. Their dad was sexually abusing them, molesting them.
So they had a reason that they hated them.
So that's the controversy. That's what the best part of this case is brought up. So they murdered their parents, and it was originally in the I think this happened in the early 90s. This happened because they were saying like, they killed their parents for the money, right? They wanted that millions and millions of dollars that they were about to inherit. Yeah. That's what they thought was originally the reason why they killed him. But come to find out, there was more stuff that was brought to light and shedded on to the light, saying like, no, they were sexually abused and sexually molested, and
which doesn't justify murder, but you can see the motive now.
It doesn't, but it gets to a breaking point because they had nowhere to go. So like they had a terrible childhood. We thought we had a bad childhood. I didn't think I had a bad childhood, but Jacques, I don't know if that's you telling me you had a bad childhood, but yeah. I don't know, buddy. I had a good childhood. I love my parents. But yeah, dude, it's pretty crazy because the way they filmed it is in the beginning, they make you want to hate the brothers. They make you fucking hate the Menendez brothers. You're like, these guys are fucking pieces of shit. Mm-hmm. Because I saw the controversy about people saying release the Menendez brothers or let them go on parole, and I'm like, why the fuck would you want these guys to go on parole? Then you start further watching the show, and it shows the details, and you're like, okay, I can kind of see where they were coming from. I wouldn't.
But wait, did they kill anybody else or just their parents?
Just their parents.
So they're not serial killers.
No.
They just got mad at their parents for not being great parents and doing bad shit to them, and they killed them.
Yeah, basically, just they went. It's actually kind of funny because there's a scene where they go to buy. They killed them with shotguns. There's a scene where they went to go buy handguns, and the gun store's like, "Hey, I can't sell you these because you need a permit or because it's in California." And all of a sudden, like it shows the actor that's Lyle Menendez, and he's freaking out. He's like, "It's in the fucking Constitution." He's like that. I just fucking died laughing. So anyway, they do get shotguns. Buddy. Yeah, they buy shotguns, pump actions. Literally bought a box of shells, fucking loaded up, went inside. Parents were asleep on the couches in the living room there, and just
bam bam.
Not even bam bam. I'm talking put multiple shells in them.
So they took their frustration out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So then what's crazy, and I don't know, I need to look more on in the story, but basically one of the brothers, was it Eric? Eric's the younger one and the more sensitive one. He ended up going to his therapist because he was having PTSD issues with shooting his parents. He kept seeing his parents like faces and
so he ratted himself out.
He ratted himself out to his therapist, and then told his brother, "Hey, I told my therapist, or our therapist, because Lyle was the therapist with that therapist as well, and the therapist even said, he goes, I can't tell anybody. It's literally
confidential, yeah."
Confidential. I cannot rat you out, but we need to talk about this. So Lyle and Eric actually were seeing this therapist for like weeks and told him everything.
What?
And they videotaped it. And then Lyle was basically like, if you tell anybody about this, I'm going to fucking kill you. So the therapist started recording. The therapist started recording the conversations to defend himself, you know, if he had to run to the police. Yeah. And then there was like, yeah, dude, it's wild. It's a wild fucking story that happened in the late 90s. Eric or Lyle, I can't remember, was like next to O.J. Simpson when he got fucking incarcerated.
Hold on. I want to look some stuff up. Let's see.
So essentially now they are eligible for parole now.
Interesting.
They were supposed to do life without parole, but
all right, look at this. Look at this. Because I like true crime. I do. I like it. I like that stuff. 15 notorious serial killers and their chilling crimes. Okay.
I think it's fucking fascinating.
I've never even heard of this woman. Have you?
Who's that? I can't read it.
Can you read it now?
No, hold on. Let me zoom in on your screen. Oops.
Just click it and make it bigger.
I'm trying.
You freaking nerd. Figure it out.
I'm trying.
Her name is Elizabeth Bathory.
No, I don't even know. Oh, there we go.
1560 and 1614.
Oh, fuck. We're going back that day. Okay.
These are the top 15 in American history. 1859 into 1930. I don't really care about these people. Who's this? H.H. Holmes. Have you ever heard of this guy?
No, I haven't.
Responsible from anywhere from 20 to 200 deaths.
He admitted to 27 in custody. God damn, dude.
Holy shh.
That dude was battling some demons.
Yeah. Jack the Ripper.
That I've heard about. That they still haven't found him.
Dude.
Yeah. That's actually a crazy ass story, dude. I looked a little bit more into the Jack the Ripper, and yeah, he's killed so many people and they never found him.
Killed
no one has yet to identify him.
prostitutes.
I mean, he's long gone by now, but
yeah. Albert DeSalvo?
No, never heard of that. We're getting close.
There's John
Wayne Gacy. Yeah, John Wayne Gacy. I was telling you about him.
Yeah, but what did this guy do? Responsible for the murders of 13 women in the 1960s. Damn.
John Wayne Gacy was fucked up, man. Yeah, he would dress up as a clown.
This is the clown guy. This is the
clown guy. Yep. Murdered 33 young men and women, or young men and teenage boys at their homes in Illinois, often torturing them and strangling victims.
Wow.
Dude, yeah. Oh, yeah,
His
right there.
His last meal included fried chicken, shrimp, fries. What a weirdo, dude.
Yeah, he was a strange individual, man.
Right. Rodney Alcala? Mm-hmm. Perspective, Bachelor, 1978, television game show, The Dating Game, however. Declined the date after he really creepy face-to-face, ultimately. 9 women and girls in the 1970s and a victim anywhere from 50 to 130. What?
That's such a wide-ass number, dude.
Dude, but like, just think, if 50 is real, dude, his brain is just, like, obviously he's dead. After killing your 47th person, if that's real?
I mean, look at the guy, dude. He looks like a fucking serial killer, too.
I don't understand how your brain continues.
Ooh, this guy looks twisted. He's even got the fucked up glasses and everything.
Dennis Rader.
Family and company man by day harbored a sinister side, killing 10 people around Wichita, Kansas from 1974 to 1991. He taunted authorities for years with written clues which referred to his method of finding, torturing, and killing victims. This has led to his infamous monarch. What is it? Monarch?
I don't even see where you're reading that.
The BTK killer. Sounds a lot like the Zodiac killer.
Yeah, but look at this. Arrested in 2020 or arrested in 2005 and pleaded guilty to 10 counts of first-degree murder.
Now serving 10 life sentences.
Dude, that cracks me up when people are like, "Oh, you're served 250 years." You're like, dude, that motherfucker is not even gonna make it 60. Just give him life.
That's fucking nuts, dude. What is this? Jacques
Mr. Bundy.
Yeah, Ted was. Oh, that show too.
I did watch that. I did watch that.
Zac Efron. That was okay. The ending was like, holy shit, dude. When it shows him like brutally beating women, I was like, dude, that's fucked.
This isn't the guy that kept the things in the freezer, right?
No, that was Ed Gein.
No. This is the guy that like found women like
the Iceman.
No. Who was the one that liked boys?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's what I'm thinking of. He's the one that kept shit in the freezer. How many people did he confess to? 36.
36,
but the actual number might be higher than 100.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was notorious women, dude.
Shit.
Jacques says we have to look up the Stanford prison experiment. All right, we'll look up that after this here.
Peter Sutcliffe?
Sutcliffe, I think, or whatever.
Police spent an estimated 2.5 million hours. Wow.
Oh, that's hours. I thought you were saying people. I'm like, ain't no fucking way, dude.
Look at this guy. this guy, he just looks
that's
like
what I'm saying, dude. The people in these photos of these serial killers, like
Bundy does not.
Bundy does not.
No.
They said that Bundy, the reason why he was so successful with his murders is he was a very handsome man. Yeah. They said he was very handsome.
Peter, found guilty of 13 murders, 7 attempted murders, and sentenced 20 to life.
Damn, dude.
Interesting.
Died in 2020.
Like, look at this dude.
This guy right here. Sons of Sam. He was neighborhood
after serving in the U.S. Army. Yeah, that's why you don't join the army.
Yeah, dude, fucking wild.
So what did he do? Commit murders through his neighbor's dog? What? A demon-possessed Labrador Retriever named Harvey. Later retracted.
He was instructed to commit the murders through the neighbor's dog.
So the neighbor's dog told him what to do?
Yeah, apparently the demon took over this fucking Labrador Retriever.
What a story, dude. What a story. Why did you kill her? The dog told me to.
Yeah.
It's possessed.
Parker next door, he told me to do it.
Yeah. Joel Rifkin.
I've heard of that.
Ultimately, Rifkin killed 17 women before police finally apprehended him June 1993. The corpse in the trunk. Oh, my Lord. Wow.
Serve 183 years in prison.
Like, again, look at this guy.
Again, it looks like a serial killer.
If not a pedophile.
100%.
Yeah. There he is.
Yeah. That guy's fucked, dude.
Oh, that dude gives me the creeps, bro.
Yeah, dude. He was a sick, twisted motherfucker, dude.
It doesn't say how many people he killed.
Murdered 17 men between 1978 and 1991. Became known as the Milwaukee Cannibal for the grisly nature of his crimes, often keeping body parts as souvenirs.
See, that's what I'm saying. He had stuff in the freezer, man.
He even claimed to plan on building an altar using the skulls of his victims.
Weird out, dude.
Yeah, he used to make lampshades out of their skin and shit, dude. Fucked up individual, man.
Richard Ramirez, Night Stalker. Oh, I've seen this.
The Night Stalker, yeah.
This guy was crazy. He actually broke into a police officer's house trying to rape his wife, and the police officer was there. Maybe he wasn't there. But the guy that was working the case, this guy didn't even know whose house it was, tried to rape that guy's wife.
Dude, look at known for neglecting his personal hygiene. Ramirez had 9 decayed teeth and was missing several others, a distinct feature identified by multiple survivors of his attacks. He was convicted of 43 charges in 1989 and later sentenced to death. Hey, big deal. Death always comes with the territory. I'll see you in Disneyland. His memorable
the hell?
Said, leaving the courtroom.
Who was the serial killer? I think we might have already gone through him. That killed every single girl but let one go and would not kill her? Was that Bundy?
I know that Bundy was killing women while he was like dating a woman.
No, maybe that was it. And she had no idea, right?
Yeah, she had no idea.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
then there was the serial killer he was married. He had a family, and he had body parts that were in the freezer and stuff in their home. But he like had a family life, and they literally had no idea.
I don't even know how to say this guy's last name.
Pachuskin.
Yeah.
Pachuskin. Yeah.
30,000 victims, beating them, and then. Okay, I want to know how many people, dude. 51 counts of murder.
Jesus, dude.
Wow.
Dude, I couldn't imagine doing, let alone
for me,
one,
a life without murder is like a life without food for you.
Wow, dude.
What?
Dude, supposedly when they were interviewing like Jeffrey Dahmer, I looked at the like real interviews, and they were asking like how he felt during the like murders and stuff, and they said like it was like for him it was very I'm thinking of the like ecstasy, just pure ecstasy.
Oh, the Zodiac Killer. I remember that one.
There's a Zodiac Killer, and right there on the right, that's Ed Gein.
Right here?
Yeah. No, bottom.
Oh, right here.
There, Ed Gein.
Yeah. There he is again.
Yeah, dude. That was a fucked up individual from Wisconsin.
The Hannibal Lecter. We didn't even talk about that one.
I think
that's it.
I think Hannibal Lecter was based upon Ed Gein.
Jeez, man. That's insane.
I think they took Ed Gein, and they also took Jeffrey Dahmer to make Silence of the Lambs and Hannibal Lecter. Dude. It's crazy, dude. I think it's fascinating that like people are getting more attracted to like learning about these people,
like true crime stuff.
Yeah, because I think back in the day it used to be a weird thing to like talk about and stuff, and now it's a normal thing. There's tons of podcasts, there's tons of people getting involved in it, but I think the real reason I find it fascinating is like what drove that person to do that.
Yeah,
like
that's nuts.
They had to have a first encounter with something that was like that sealed the deal for them, you know?
Yeah.
Because I would imagine there's somebody out there right now that killed somebody, and then they were like, "Fuck that, dude! I can't do that again. That was horrible."
Oh yeah.
But then you get people like these guys that like they
got off on that, man.
Yeah, they killed one person, and that was like, dude,
that was fun.
That was fun. I got to do it again.
Yeah.
And look at the fucking year span too, dude. Like they're not out killing somebody every night, like right? They would kill somebody, wait like a year or two, do it again, then fucking like they do that shit for like 10 or 15 years before they get caught.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. Like it's so strategic. It's insane.
And it's especially like the signs of the Zodiac Killer, like writing your own language and symbols, and no one can decipher it or crack it. And then and they never catch you. That's the fucking crazy part, dude, is like that fucking dude is still out there.
Yeah.
Or something, you know?
Well, there's no way he's still alive now, but.
Not right now, but you never know. He might have had an accomplice. He could have passed it on to somebody, taught him how to do it. You know, it's like that person could be out there. That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
And people wonder, then that's the shit that I'm talking about with like having guns. Like, I don't carry to be this macho man person. I carry for shit like that, man.
The unexpected. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to get caught at some gas station in bumfuck nowhere, and all of a sudden this dude comes up. Like, I just got done watching the movie with my girlfriend, Longlegs, and that's another reason why I fucking carry, dude. Creepy, I don't know what that is. Fuck. It's a serial killer movie with Nicolas Cage.
I think you need a break from Netflix.
Me?
Yeah, why? You.
I love it's not on Netflix.
Whatever you're doing, you need a break.
It's not on Netflix.
Okay, whatever. Not Netflix.
It was the
genre. You need a break. Okay. You need a
break. I like murder. Murder's fun. I'm not saying that, but people say that. I'm not saying that. It's great.
I've been told.
We love it. Turn off the lights. Get on the murder. Let's get on with it. No, dude. I don't watch that shit all that often. I like horror films. I think horror films are cool, but I'm not out there watching them every day. Honestly, I think a majority of my time I watch a lot of stupid humor movies, like your Dumb and Dumbers, your Dodgeballs, Like I watch those movies constantly. I watch them. I don't really watch new stuff. I don't really like getting involved with like serious shows all that much because you have to pay attention, and like I can't sit through like a 40-minute episode and being like, Jesus fucking Christ, just tell me who the killer was.
Okay, so Freddy and Jason are obviously not real. Like, would never happen, right? Okay. You've seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right?
Based upon a true story.
No, but you've seen the movie?
All of them, yeah.
Okay. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right? That guy?
Yeah.
Or Michael Myers? Because both of them are realistic.
What are you asking me?
What are you more scared of?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 100%.
Really?
Okay.
But you're not going to go to that house.
No, but the fact that it's like there's a fucking dude out there that's wearing people's faces and he's using a chainsaw as his main and like hangs people up on fucking meat hooks and shit. Like that's fucking. At least Michael Myers, he's after certain people. If you get in his way, he murders you with a fucking kitchen knife.
And you know, I feel like I'm not saying I'm like the biggest motherfucker around, but if I'm gonna let a dude with a knife in me and not put up a fight like these people do in the movies, I deserve to die.
I'm sorry, I'll go cannibal at that point. If there's a knife in me,
I'll bite your wrist off 100%. Yeah.
I'm going for
gonna bite your nose. I'm gonna bite your lips, everything.
Yeah, I'm going fucking feral on that motherfucker.
And you know what? No one ever kicked him in the nuts.
That's what I'm saying, dude. They need to make a realistic horror movie where, like, if a dude gets stabbed, he kick the fucking dude in the nuts.
Yeah.
Or like
I don't care how hard you think you are with that mask on and a knife. You get kicked in the nuts. There's a good chance 50-50 shot. You're not getting up.
It's only like a 20-minute fucking horror movie.
Because it like builds up.
Yeah, he just goes in, he stabs the one dude. He's like, "Oh fuck!" And then the guy just kicks him in the nuts, and then like beats the shit out of him, like goes feral on him and kills him. And that's the end of the movie. Like, this movie fucking sucked, dude. It was too. Then you'll get the critics like, "This movie was too realistic. It sucks."
Yeah, way too realistic. That could totally happen.
Bring back Michael Myers.
Yeah. I think Michael Myers is creepier in the aspect of like he just shows up places.
And he walks everywhere, but he catches up to you.
Yeah.
I think that I still remember to this day when I was, I want to say I was like 13 or 14. It was Halloween night. I was watching TV alone. I think my parents were at a Halloween party. And there's this, I think it's Halloween 2 is the movie, the original, not the remakes.
Mm-hmm.
But Michael Myers, one-handed, was holding himself up on a pipe. People walked underneath him, and he just lowers himself slowly with one hand. I was like, dude, that guy has to have fucking crazy ass strength to do that. And ever since I seen that as a kid, I'm like, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like how he can just stab somebody and pick them up and just fucking hook them into the wall. Yeah. Like you think about the average person, I would imagine is around the 180 to 220 pound area now. Right?
Oh, easy. Yeah. Yeah.
So imagine stabbing a motherfucker and then lifting him up with one arm and shoving that fucker into the wall and holding him there like he's a goddamn deer on the wall. Holy fuck, dude, that's crazy.
That was wild.
I don't know. I love that shit, man. I like horror films. I like the gory shit.
See, okay, so I'm the opposite. I don't really like. I'm not that I won't watch it.
Yeah,
I like the paranormal shit. That shit freaks me out, but I'm intrigued. Like,
I remember.
I'm not saying I want to go see this, but I want to go. I want this to happen to me. Like, that's not what I'm saying. Like, whatever is listening to me right now, I'm not saying I want the shit to happen to me. Okay.
I want to be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah. I want to. I want to know it's real, or I want to know it's this shit's made up. Okay. But there's way too much stuff that I've seen, heard about, to where it can't not be real.
But it can't be proven that it is.
That shit, dude. It's like a love-hate relationship with that kind of stuff. Like, I'm like, fuck, I hope that never happens to me, but let me watch. You know what I mean?
Like when Paranormal Activity came out, that was the first low-budget film. And the crazy part was, it was in Carlsbad, dude. It was fucking 15 minutes away from me where you and I were stationed. And then, like, that shit fucking
It just freaked me out.
Mind. It freaked me the fuck out. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not afraid to say this. When we were in Japan, we watched the bootleg version of when The Conjuring came out. And I think it was Bauer. I think I held Bauer to me because I was scared as fuck, dude. That movie terrified the fuck out of me.
But I have nods now. So jokes on them.
Ghosts are real. The house I live in has been haunted since I can remember. But I have nods now, so jokes on him. I love you, Jacques.
But dude, that's some crazy shit, dude. I mean, like that to me is more terrifying than Michael Myers just like peeking in my window.
Dude, well, yeah, because you can't do anything about it.
Well,
you can't see it, and you don't know.
Not that you can't see it, you can't do anything about it.
Right. Well, yeah.
What are you gonna do? Leave?
Imagine like you're in bed and you get your ass dragged out of bed.
Yeah.
And you can't see what's there. There's nothing there.
Okay, next topic, dude, because this is gonna fuck me up. All right. Next topic.
I'm not going to fucking sleep.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm gonna go get 4 more of these, okay? And I'm gonna call you every hour.
I was gonna comment on that. You're drinking a fucking goddamn energy drink at what, 8 o'clock at night?
Dude, I told you about the day I had, man. It's just been.
I get it, dude. You got to work tomorrow?
Yes.
So do I.
Yeah.
Full power IR laser dispels demons pretty good. I'm gonna go over. Jacques gonna buy a house one day, and I'm just gonna see holes all over the wall and be like, "What the fuck you got?" Be like, "We got ghosts, man."
Yeah, I saw 3.
I just fucking full sent it into the wall.
Yeah, I saw 3 last night, dude.
That fucker hasn't come back since.
Yeah, but he told his friends, so I'm ready.
Dude, if anybody knows, I like Jacques. I love you, bro. Jacques, if I see you with nods walking around in your house.
Just in his underwear.
He needs to have his dude. He needs to have his own reality TV show of we're just wearing nods at his underwear, like holding one of his ARs. He's like, "Come on out, fucker!"
just shooting holes in everything.
You just see it like with the night vision camera. It's like, all right, guys, we got a ghost. We got to confirm sighting or whatever, or this, and all of a sudden, Jacques just shows up with nods, underwear, and a plate.
Heard you had a problem.
Heard you got a problem here. And all of a sudden, he's like, there he is, right there. Boom, 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 boom. Just fucking starts unloading. He's like, all right, man, should be good. That's a couple thousand.
Yeah.
Like, thanks, dickhead. Now I got to repair all the drywall.
I'll come back in a month if you still have a problem.
Yeah, let me know. I dipped all my bullets in holy water, so there ain't no way that fucker's coming back.
No way. No shot. No shot.
That shit, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm intrigued by that shit. That's why I like the Ed and Lorraine Warren, the fucking demon hunters or ghost hunters, dude. Like, you see some of the videos of that shit, and it's some of it I can believe in, some of it's like, all right, that was clearly fucking staged. This is it.
Yeah.
This canon. Wait, what? This is canon me already? I don't know. I don't know what you meant by that, Jack.
Yeah.
Are you saying you're gonna have a cannon, or what? If he has a cannon, that'd be even more fucking epic.
Yeah. The cannon that just shoots holy water. That'd be great.
It'd be the best way to get rid of a ghost.
Just dip a rag in holy water and stuff it in a cannon.
You like come up and visit me, like, all right, this is my house. I'm like, why do you have this giant ass fucking like 2-foot hole in your wall? I'd be like,
Jock shot his cannon through there.
We had an exorcism here the other day, and we shot a cannon and we got rid of it. We dipped the cannonball in holy water.
It is gone.
Needless to say, I'm pissed. My neighbors are pissed. My insurance company's pissed. But anyway, we're all good.
But anyway, there's no more ghosts. They're all gone.
Yeah,
they all went through that hole.
That was the best night's sleep I ever had.
Yeah, birds chirping and all.
I don't know. At a certain point, could you put it? Let's twist it a little bit. Let's make it where this.
If you're gonna keep talking about ghosts, I'm out of here.
No. This it's about ghosts, but
no, I'm out.
No. We're twisting it. Instead of the paranormal activity that's in your house, instead of like fucking with you, imagine if it was like your homie,
like very friendly.
Yeah. Like you come home and like there's like a beer open, it's cold and it's waiting for you. Someone's
you don't even have to unlock your door. It's just like
yeah. It let your dog out for you while you were gone.
Yeah, you just walk in and the literally a ball is just being thrown, and Boone's just hopping around. The microwave, beep beep beep. Oh shit, my food's done. Boone already been. Do you just want to get married, Mr. Holy Spirit?
Gave the dog a bath.
Yeah,
like fucking.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Oh, that'd be so fucking funny, dude.
Like, what, dude? What? How are you still single, bro? Dude, I have a ghost that lives at my house that cooks me food
Dude,
and lets my dog out.
I don't need a wife, dude.
Yeah,
I'm fucking
I don't
solid.
need one.
He changed my oil the other day.
Yeah. Changed my oil.
You fucking come out and you're like, you had like 10% oil life. You go in your truck the next day, it says 100%. It's like, the fuck?
Yeah. This is a note.
It's like, hey, but here's your credit card. I had to borrow it real quick to go buy your oil.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that'd be so fucking
That'd be
fun.
epic, dude.
Okay, that needs to be a movie.
Oh,
right there.
yeah.
Like somebody needs to have a movie made where you have a paranormal activity, but it's like it's a homie.
Yeah, that'd be great. You need to submit that to Hollywood somehow.
I'm telling you, dude, they could easily make a movie like about like say you and I lived together, right? And I tragically passed away, and like you're like super sad, and all of a sudden you just start noticing like the things I do. Like, fuck, dude, I was playing Call of Duty last night, and I had a ghost teammate, but he plays just like Schiller.
Yeah.
Like,
also, all these ammo rounds are reloaded. The hell is going on here?
Dude, he cleaned and lubed my AR. Yeah. I've never fucking...
All my guns are clean and like properly put away. Insane. And somehow I just like ended up with like 30,000 rounds of ammo.
Yeah, I came home the other day and there was a fucking like there was a he went out and got me Whataburger because I had a shitty day. Like, dude's a straight fucking homie.
That'd be legit, dude.
So I told him I was having problems with my Corvette, so he went out and he actually fixed it for me.
Yeah, bro. Can you actually come with me on this road trip so I don't have to drive? You just passed out in the driver's seat.
Driving the car for you?
You just look over like
this fucking fuck. This 13-hour drive that I have to make to my hunting spot in Wyoming, dude. It sucks. I don't want to drive anymore. You just like sit there on your phone, like fucking.
Just like look over at people. Yeah, what's up, bro?
Yeah, someone drives by and you're just like on your phone, and there's a ghost right there, and just like, that's not a Tesla. How the fuck is that Silverado driving by itself? Oh fuck, dude! I need to submit that. I need to get copyrights right now.
Someone's I can't explain it, guys. All my guns have trigger shops.
Yeah. All my guns have been upgraded. Yeah. I have no idea how it happened.
Yeah.
I do have a hefty ass credit card bill now, so we have to have a conversation about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to chill. Okay.
Yeah. I understand you bought some really high quality shit, but at the same time, dude, I can't afford that shit.
Yeah, you either need to go rob a fucking bank or we need to stop now.
I'm the only one bringing house or money into this fucking house now that you're gone. So like you can't have your cake and eat it too, all right?
Yeah. Figure it out real quick.
This is legit the best comedy I've ever heard. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, that would be fucking funny.
That
would be fucking funny, dude. Like, dude, Jordan's always fucking talking to himself. I don't think he's well, man.
Yeah. Joke's on you. I'm really well.
Joke's on you. I'm living made. I'm fucking fantastic.
And you can't even see him.
Man, I could leave out of town tomorrow and my dog will not die.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Boone will have literally the only made up friend ever. Ever.
I couldn't imagine. I'm just picturing like a scene where like you're off to work and you just see this ball getting thrown in the backyard, and you're like, "Oh, Jordan! I didn't know Jordan was home." And you go over, and you just see this fucking ball getting thrown, and Boone's bringing it back.
People will
like,
be freaked out, bro.
People like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, people will be freaked out. Can you imagine if you like actually dated someone and that was going on in your house? How would you explain that?
I was gonna say, how would you explain that to
somebody?
Just don't.
You don't. You're just like, I don't know. Dude, something lives here with me. I don't know.
There's be like, okay, I need to tell you about something. Be like, okay, hold on. First off, I used to have one of my best buds. He lived with me. He tragically passed away, and I'm almost positive that this entity that lives here now is him.
Yeah.
And then you have to explain, like, this is the reason why. Like,
he plays with
a big gun guy.
There's ammo everywhere. All my guns are clean.
All my guns are clean. My car, I've never ever had to change the oil in it. It's always, I don't know. He leaves a mess in the fucking garage, but we had a conversation about that. Pretty good conversation last week.
Right there. That woman is leading. Gone already. You had a conversation with an invisible person? Yeah, I'm out.
Be like, God, she's probably leaving the house. Like, this is why I fucking hate Tinder.
I hate all men now. I officially hate all men.
God, the one guy that's actually somewhat of a handsome guy fucking shows up crazy as fuck. I'm done. I can't date anymore.
Can you believe he had an invisible best friend? that supposedly used to live with him. Yeah, great story.
Not to mention he has guns. What the fuck?
Yeah. You just see like she gets in her car and the gas tank is just going to E because he ripped all the wire with the plumbing out, bro.
Like, or yeah, he leaves it like you fill up your truck, like how we just like we talked about before, like when people leave their car on empty and you know don't fill it up the night before, whatever.
Yeah.
He does that, like you fill it up, but then he goes out and drives it all night, so that you come in the morning and it's back on empty. It's like I fucking filled this thing up. He makes you go crazy.
You piece of shit.
And you ate all the fucking Cheerios, you piece of shit.
There's just Cheerios all over the ground.
Oh
man.
Puts a Cheerios into like a dick shape on the floor. Like, yeah, you're real fucking funny, and you're sweeping it up. Like, God, I fucking hate my roommate.
Bun, come eat it.
Yeah. God, I fucking hate my roommate. He sucks.
In Texas, what do you say? They would be just as likely to shoot the wind as
they're trying to exercise your house.
Like what? I'm so confused.
I think he's meaning like to put an exorcism on the house to get the demon out. They would just start shooting the fucking wind.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Or like the high winds that you guys get down there in fucking Texas.
That wind don't play around here, boy.
Yeah, don't play around in Wyoming either when it ain't got no fucking trees to block it.
We don't have trees.
I know you don't.
Import my tree.
I remember when I flew into that airport and fucking the two things I was greeted by was the fucking Texas heat and the grackles, those birds.
Yeah.
You got a shit ton of fucking grackles.
Yeah. Actually, hey, quick question. How do you get rid of them? Other than shooting them, obviously.
I would imagine you probably could do something similar like fucking seagulls where you just feed them Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah, I've thought about that. But I just don't want to have that shit all over my yard.
Do you have a shit ton of grackles in your yard?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like any given time, there can be 15 to 20 of them in my yard.
I'd imagine if you just got a bird feeder with like do you have squirrels down there?
No.
I'd imagine if you just get a bird feeder with like being able to poison them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But I get doves and shit too, so I don't want to like, you know.
Yeah, that'd be tough if you've got.
I think I've got a 22 air rifle.
Yeah,
that's complete. I mean, like dialed in. I think I'm just gonna take one day and just open the garage and lay down in the garage and just have a little target practice.
Dude, that'd be fun as fuck.
That thing is quiet.
Dude, talk about just folding out some lawn chairs, drinking a couple beers.
And then I think you need to come down for this. I think this needs to happen. We just need to come down. We need to have a little blackbird hunt, and then it'll be a whole day event. It might be 2-day event. There's that many.
I'm saying I'll come down. We'll do the sheep hunt, and when we're not hunting in the stands for sheep, we're hunting for grackles out in your front yard.
Yeah, they're bad.
Actually, the end goal is we get drunk enough to the point where we think we can catch one and capture it and have it as a pet.
Dude, they're not scared.
That's what I'm saying.
I can literally like no bullshit. I was on the phone with my mom on FaceTime, and I was like 2 feet from it. It doesn't care. They just hop around, ding 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 ding, and then you get like within a foot, and they're like, they find your tree.
Do they scratch like trucks and cars? Because
dude, they shit all over my truck. They shit all over my truck.
Do you guys have like a grackle season?
They're not here in the winter. I know that.
So they're migratory.
No bird is here in the winter. Either that or they just die off. Once we get like our first good freeze, all the insects and minus a couple birds they're gone.
So they're migratory birds. So they migrate.
I don't think they're migratory. I think they do fly south, but I think they come back.
Well, yeah, the migratory birds, they come back. Like geese up here, geese and ducks, they fly south.
Yeah, but I think maybe they are here all year. I don't know. It's a good question.
Well, let's see. I came there. It was April of 2022.
Yeah, and they're still here now.
And they were still there.
Yeah, and they're still here now. And we've already been down in the 30s.
So maybe they just span out a little bit and their activity isn't as popular as it is when it gets cold.
Yeah, like they hibernate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you that's probably something they'll probably find like a brush or a tree of some sort that they can nest in.
Oh, they love this tree that I have in my front yard. They fucking love it.
You have a tree in your front yard? I don't remember there being a tree.
What?
I don't remember there being a tree in your front yard.
Hold on. Actually, I swear. I'm not going to show my whole house because I don't want that on there.
Well, yeah. Jacques says 1 in 4 states will shut down due to their interstates due to the high winds.
See?
Oh yeah, okay. I guess I do kind of remember a tree now.
No, this tree was not here when well, it was, but it was like not even half that size. It was way smaller.
That's probably why maybe I thought it was more of a bush.
Yeah.
Jacques says, Wyoming is one of 4 states that will shut down their interstates due to high winds, including North Dakota, Wyoming, Montana, and Iowa. There's a spot in Georgetown, Texas that basically has thousands of grackles, and they legit take up semi-parking spots sometimes, and they get scared away, but they will only wait. They will wait to get damn near rolled over.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like I can literally honk my horn in my truck, get out of my vehicle, nothing, and they don't move. But you go out there and you clap real loud, and you'll see 20 of them bitches fly out of my tree.
I think I've seen videos of that on like TikTok and stuff of people posting videos of grackles, like the fucking murders of grackles that are at like grocery stores and stuff when people like go into shop.
Yeah.
And they'll come out and there's just a black cloud, what looks like over people's cars.
Oh, dude, they're everywhere here. Everywhere.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
They make a weird ass fucking sound too.
Annoying.
It's very, I would imagine it's fucking super annoying.
Literally, I'm not shitting you. If I could just one day just have nobody call the cops on me and I could load my semi-auto and just real quick, we'd end a lot of issues.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think it should be a new policy in 2025 to open shoot grackles.
Yeah, just, let the Benelli eat one time in my front yard. That would be great.
That's what I'm saying. You're allowed like one time a week to unload your fucking Benelli
from
to keep down the riffraff.
To 7 p.m.
Yeah.
You get 6 shots between 6 and 7 p.m. Dude, this neighborhood you'd be hearing it. It would sound like the 4th of July every single day.
We're going to make Midland, Texas fucking great again. We're going to make Midland, Texas grackleless.
Yeah. That would be great. Yeah.
I think that would be fucking dope, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm hoping I can make it down there this spring. Get some hunting in since I didn't get a chance to go deer hunting.
Dude, you know what? I was going to send you. Last thing, and then we'll get the hell out of here.
Because I'm a little salty right now. The property that I hunt at, I haven't.
Are you sure you're ready to see this?
Sure.
You're gonna show yourself. Are you sure?
Well,
you might pass out.
Okay. Let's see.
2 hours away from me.
Holy, an odd ad. Holy shit.
2 hours away from me.
Dude, I'm
$2,600.
That's it?
$2,600.
I still want to hunt a bighorn sheep on that guy's ranch. So I'm a little bitter right now because the hunting land that I have been going to the past 3 years, this is the 1 year that I wasn't capable of hunting on it because they brought in family to take my spot, which is fine. Like it's not my land. I can't do anything about it. But the kid that I'm friends with, whose dad owns the land, he came home from Marine Corps leave. He's a buddy of mine, but he came home from Marine Corps leave and he shot a fucking massive 13-point buck.
Really?
Like I would assume 100 yards from my stand because that's where his stand was. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Oh, mountain lion.
I'm telling you, dude, we got him. We got what you needed.
That's at that guy's ranch?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to burn up all my PTO because we're shut down for 2 weeks in December, which I also kind of thought maybe I'll go down then, but we'll see. We might have to plan something here shortly.
Let me know.
I have to drive. So
I'm in.
How far away is this ranch from your place?
Hour and a half, 2 hours.
North?
South.
So, okay, so I got a farther drive after that.
No, you literally drive here. We get in my truck and we go.
I'm not fucking going anywhere with you.
I didn't say you were invited.
Oh, shit. Fuck, dude.
You're sitting in the bed, buddy.
Yeah.
With a Boone.
Dude, you know how mad I would be if I showed up to Texas and I was like, I have all my hunting gear and I'm like, God, dude, I'm so excited to go hunting with you. Like, this is going to be great. And it's like, hunting with me.
Yeah, you're
like,
not going. You're dog sitting.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, dude, you're at camp cooking my fucking meat.
Yeah. What do you
Like,
think? I invited you?
Yeah, I'll see you in 12 hours, pussy. Oh, fuck,
God.
dude. Yeah, dude. It was a good one tonight. I like this. Just kind of going all over the place. Whatever.
I honestly don't even know where we started, but it's all good.
I don't know.
Oh, we started off with Travis and Patrick getting robbed.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes ended up talking about serial killers.
Frog and Mr. Pfizer got robbed. So,
all right, someone broke into my house.
No one cares.
No one cares.
Go win another Super Bowl rings. No one cares.
Yeah, go win another Super Bowl, douche.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to go down that topic. We're already done.
I can throw a pig leather ball.
Yeah.
No one cares.
All right, dude. Well,
catch you later, Jacques. Thanks for tuning in, bud.
Yeah, number one supporter. Thanks for always being here whenever we go live and commenting on our videos and liking our stories and all that good jazz.
The Death Hammer's always there for us.
Yeah.
Do you got any knowledge? Want to spit? No. Yeah.
You already know where I'm going with this.
Because we already talked professional. Be a pro.
No. We already talked about this before the podcast. Whatever you do, don't run your car to E.
Oh, yeah.
If it says you have 60 miles and then it says low fuel, in between that low fuel and that 60 miles, you should get gas.
Yes. Stop running that shit on E. Stop saying you're going to do it in the morning.
Because you know you're not. You know damn well you're not.
Yeah. Mine is, I heard this quote the other day. I think it's a very common quote, but it actually stuck with me, is the same water that hardens an egg also softens a potato.
Are you an egg or potato?
Depends on the day.
I think I'm an egg.
I try to be hard every day, bro.
Yeah.
I'm hard at work.
Whoa.
What?
That's not what I was talking about, bro.
No, I like, yeah, dude. No, like I would be more of the egg in that situation. But I found there was
because when you hard boil the egg, it's got an exterior, right? But the exterior can be shattered with the right person.
Yeah, still got a hard inside though.
All right, guys. Thanks for this podcast of episode 17. We'll catch you for 18 next week. Goodbye.
Later.
Oh, whoops. I forgot to push this one.